Hey,
You know what?
I don't like routine. It's supposed to be hell for me.
You've been living routine your entire life.
I haven't. I think I do something different every day.
So when you was in school, what was you doing?
It was still something different almost every day.
You ain't have a class Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That was
What?
the joke. That was the joke on the song. But you ain't have a class
When?
Monday through Friday.
When?
When you was at JMU.
I still did something different every day. Like I didn't do the same thing.
But you had a routine. Like you was like,
I
oh,
mean,
I
I
used to
had
have
like
class
my Monday such routine, but not the whole entire day. You know what I'm saying? Like I did something else.
I mean,
like I like, oh yeah, I'm gonna
what's
go
your shift?
here or
You got a 9 to 5 or what?
I can pick my schedule.
You know,
But now you can? That ain't good.
No.
He said, yeah, you can pick it, but we gotta approve it.
No, not even that. Like
He said 9 to 5, no.
what you work Monday through Friday or?
yeah, Monday through Friday. But I can pick it, so I can go in like I still gotta work 8 hours, but I can pick mine. Like I can go in at 7, so one day get off. I can get at 6 and get off at 2:30.
Off at 2:30.
Yeah, that sounds great. I might do that. But it's
Why
a
the man
fancy
go
bill.
to the,
It's
what
40
time?
minutes.
What time did the man go to the dentist?
What?
What time
I
did the
don't
man?
know.
2:30.
2:30.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's on camera. Because what?
I was not expecting. That's what got me, yo.
Yeah. Okay, so know what it is. Another week, that freak shit.
Yes, sir.
All right. So, Ricky Reek and the Funky Bunch. Y'all obviously are the Funky Bunch.
Not funky.
So, we're going in a new direction. Okay, so first, how y'all wusses been? How y'all wusses been?
You talking to us?
Yeah, I'm talking to y'all.
That's
I know,
wild.
right?
Y'all can
Like,
read the screen.
We don't
It's
get no
up there.
respect.
I
out here,
know.
I
bro.
do give y'all respect. I give y'all respect all
well,
the
first
time.
of all, I've been disrespected this whole time I've been here.
No, you have not.
From the.
I'm gonna be completely honest
No, I'm
with
talking
you.
about Jonathan.
Oh, I was about to say, ever since you've been on, we've been more so like getting on this nigga about a lot of stuff.
No, we have. The last couple.
No, we have.
Right. I have to be like, I have to be over there just like whatever at this point.
This nigga says one thing and we both just be on his ass.
That's true. Tis true.
I just be like whatever.
Okay, so even though I've been saying the N-word a lot already, we're dropping a lot of the ignorance of this. This is why I took the N-word out of that.
Okay.
Yeah. Kind of doing a little bit more coaching wise, so it's kind of just like, do I really need that to be on the screen?
Okay.
Alright, so on top of that, we do have a new start time, I guess. Sunday at 8, or you might as well make it 8.
8, yeah.
Give you time to go do whatever the hell you did when you got off.
Yeah.
Because I thought you was coming straight here.
I would if it was 7.
It can be 7, but I went out to eat.
Oh, so
I went out to eat at like at 6, but I was scared I wasn't gonna be able to be here.
So I adjust my whole day.
around 7 o'clock.
No, I told y'all 7:30, but we can do 7 though. Seriously,
Cool.
that's my fault.
Take off
Okay.
of this motherfucker.
Okay.
I could have been here at 7, but I wanted to be to make sure y'all. I mean, I wasn't inconveniencing y'all.
Right. So, I don't know why the hell I have the last one up there. I think I just had that written down. So, do y'all have any new ideas for this show? We're reaching 30 episodes,
Okay.
over 200 downloads.
That's good.
Oh, did you not see that? Yeah. Well, I posted it on
I'm not
Snapchat.
on
Actually, I did post it on
Snapchat or
Instagram
Twitter.
too. You must not be
I don't think I've seen it myself though.
Yeah, I didn't have it on.
Yeah, but
I don't have
I'm-
a Twitter or Snapchat, so if you
I have
post
both,
something-
and I didn't see.
No,
it.
I posted it on Instagram. I don't know if I put it on Twitter or what, but yeah, reached 200, and I'm thinking about new shit, but
Okay.
yeah,
So
I think
wait-
we should get back to you on that. Kind of caught us on the spot.
What?
With the
You
new
said we.
ideas.
You on that one. You said we dropping the ignorance, so the N word's gone. But profanity is still allowed?
Profanity is still allowed. Or the N-word isn't gone. You know there is no way I'm taking that out of my vocabulary. But some of the topics, you know, that we have talked about have been pretty, you know, like here's my thing. It's been maybe 4 episodes since I did a podcast that Wisdom hasn't been in here.
Yeah.
And not that I have any type of filter when she is here, because I mean, she knows I'm gonna talk about whatever.
Yeah.
But it does kind of feel like, all right, well, you don't have to say this, or you don't have to go down this, you know, avenue. And I don't know, it's just like, well, I was kind of just doing it anyways because we was fucking around. But I mean, if you want more, then you have to cut some shit out. You have to start doing something different.
Text.
I heard 3 different cuss words and you want to take the N-word out.
I said I'm not taking it completely out.
I miss the
You
3
miss
line category. But we gonna follow your, I'm gonna follow your lead.
Well, okay, I mean, if anything...
No, I'm changing whole posture.
Change your posture then.
I'm going to approach everything today.
You still sound ignorant. we always talk about John not like getting in relationships and shit. This nigga just sounds aggressive all the time. Just think about waking up on a Saturday
You know
morning.
what?
Waking up on a Saturday morning, you thinking you're about to go
Y'all
out.
sound like bitches.
We sound like, what?
I would stick on it. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm sick of y'all niggas.
Let me tell you something.
See? Aggressive. And that was a whole other...
Aggressive.
Be aggressive. Damn.
Don't.
Nah, but dead ass though. Think about like waking up on a Saturday morning, you got laundry to do, you got to do all this cleaning, and that's the first thing that you hear is just John's voice. I'm sorry, John.
It's just hard. It's just like, dang.
I feel like even if you say something simple as like "Good morning, beautiful," it's still just gonna sound aggressive. Like, damn, nigga, you good? What you mad for?
I'm just soft as hell.
We soft.
Soft as cotton.
Jersey boy.
Soft straight. Cause y'all soft as cotton. Everybody in my family get up, we all be on the same energy.
Niggas just wake up every day, motherfucker.
See, nobody even takes it as aggression. Like we wake up in the morning, Mom, y'all seen me.
Mom, I love you. I love you too, nigga.
Yeah.
That's them, for sure.
Nah, y'all just.
You said, do we see what?
Nah, y'all just pansies.
Boy, you ain't even gotta call us all that. We just said that your voice sound weird, John. You called us bitches. I think I need to see you outside after this. I think this might be the episode. I said for episode 100, me and you was gonna have a boxing match.
I'm gonna be the, I don't know what
We're gonna sign the contract. It's gonna be on a loose sheet of paper. I'm gonna put it on the index
Loose
card.
leaf.
I'm gonna put it on the index card. Alright, since you wanna talk all that shit.
Yes, sir.
Yo,
Yes,
no, you did not find that.
Yep.
I don't remember that.
Sir.
Oh shit.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Leave me alone.
When I downloaded that,
Oh,
or when I thought about this topic actually,
I
because
like that. I like that topic.
a minute with Morris, you know, that's a new thing. I'm trying to have something for both of you.
And now I'm sick of it.
Well, alright, I had to break it in the right
More
way.
like Tyler right there.
You do. But I had to like stretch the picture out obviously, so it covered the whole thing.
I'm sick of it.
Okay, well, can we get to the topic?
I want to take a picture of this.
Yo,
Take a picture of it. Take a picture of it.
this is
As
embarrassing.
you can see, it is a younger picture of Mr. Morris.
I wish people could see.
Bro, I was
Right.
like maybe a freshman or sophomore at this time in high school.
I don't know.
No, I know.
I literally got on Facebook
No,
and
my braces are off.
Just funny.
I literally got on Facebook and just went to your very first profile picture. Yeah. So
I think next
take your
time
shit
we
off
should get
Facebook.
the video of him dancing in the wedding.
Well, it won't be the only embarrassment tonight. But.
Oh gosh.
I hope you next. I hope that God you is next.
Oh, how you know it won't you? How you know it still won't you? Alright, anyways, alright.
And you know what now? Fuck this.
What? No, you gonna answer this. Okay, Jordan, you stay out of this right now.
I am. I'm out.
John, this is just for you.
Time.
You have. I'm gonna put a timer on. Damn, I went to my calculator. You got 3 minutes. I know it says a minute with Morris. I'm gonna give you 3 minutes. Read the question. Go ahead and process it, analyze it.
I already got it.
Okay. Aside from cheating, what is the most foul thing a woman can do to a man? Go.
I feel like it's lying. Like we just talking like especially for me, y'all call me aggressive, but I'm really upfront. I'm honest. I'm open. So when I get here a lie, and it could be a simple one, I'm like, you ain't even got to do that. Like it's not like, so when I hear just a simple lie or like you won't communicate on a certain level, now I'm like,
well, how big is it? How big is the lie? Is it like, oh, she went out with her friends, or something just like, oh, she told you she went to Chick-fil-A, but she actually went to Taco Bell for lunch?
it's the one with the friends,
okay.
But it's like, oh, I'm going to grab something to eat, and she like, oh, but she don't tell you who she went with. I'm not saying I even need to know that information.
So you're saying lies that have like a deeper, messed up meaning?
Yes. Okay. So it's like I may not even need to know this information, but it's like, oh, you went out, cool. Next thing you know, come find out she had dinner. It's like her and another dude, or not even that serious. It could be her and like 3 friends. It could be a girl, her friend, her boyfriend, and his friend. It's like, so it don't even have to be nowhere along those lines. But you ain't tell me the whole truth. Like, why?
I never believed that shit, or not believe. You know what I'm saying? But like, if my girl goes out with her friend and her friend's man, and her friend's man got a friend with him, nah. Nah.
Yeah, so like,
a girl tried that shit with me. She went out to an actual nightclub and said that it was like just the 4 of them, and was like, oh yeah, we all just been like good friends all together. Nah, fuck all that. Fuck. And she told me that the guys hit on her before.
Yeah, so it's like, is there anything worse than cheating? I don't really think so when you come to the relationship level. So
that's what I said.
That's why I said lying. Like just unnecessary lies, or you sugarcoat stuff because you're like, oh, I don't think I should tell him the whole truth because who knows how to react. That's another one I don't like. I'm like,
well, I feel like that also sometimes might go on the guy if the girl is feeling like, I don't know how he's gonna react, because what if she isn't doing anything?
And I understand that, but I feel like if you get to that stage, you got a good feel on who you messing with.
Okay.
Like if you're, let's say you're going over to his place and you don't have to call to come over, she just showing up at your crib and it's supposed to be okay, or vice versa.
I feel you.
So if you have that type of relationship, you should know how somebody's gonna react. And I know we just spent the whole segment saying I'm aggressive, but in that sense, in that done, I'm really not. I'm really chill because I don't want to dive nowhere too deep on that.
Well, okay, you sound aggressive. You don't have an aggressive nature, is what we're getting at.
Yeah.
Like, you're probably the nicest nigga that we know. I'm not even gonna lie. Alright?
But your tone of voice and the way you say things is just very like, that's why he used the example.
3, 2,
Good morning, people.
Alright. Minute with more.
Sorry.
Alright, let's go into something else. Mental moment of the week. Why is mental health in some cases disregarded until it is too late?
I think it's depending on like culture.
What do you mean?
Like the black culture is like I guess demeaning to go to therapy. Like it's a pride thing. People, especially for men, I feel like it feels like, well, I don't know. I feel like we lean on God a lot rather than just going to therapy.
John, you don't seem any type of sure in that answer.
What you mean?
Like in what you were saying?
No, I'm sure what I'm saying.
Well, you just sounded like so like.
I'm just like.
It was so nonchalant.
Yeah, no, I think in black culture we just lack, like, we don't address things all the way.
Don't.
I think we're starting to, like, this generation is starting to, but previously, no.
But I feel Jesus take the wheel.
You said what?
I said let Jesus take the wheel.
Well, I feel like that's what also has made a lot of even our grandparents so mean, was just like they grew up not having to, focus on how the fuck they felt when they woke up. It was just get up, go the fuck to work.
Yeah.
We got social media. We got, your life could literally change just like that because of something you tweet, something that you post, just whatever, And so I feel like it's because everybody has too much pride in what it is that they want to say. Everybody has too much pride in their opinion. To where it's like, say if you're arguing with somebody on Facebook and you just say the most absurd shit to them, and they go hurt themselves. Would you feel bad about that, or would you stick behind that? Oh, well, I felt how I felt. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna stick behind what I say, but I mean, I hopefully, like, you know, I would be sad still. I think those feelings can coexist. I think you can say how you feel to a certain extent. You can have your certain opinion, but I also feel like you can be sad if someone commits suicide based off of your opinion. I think they both can coexist. Like, you can still stand behind that.
Don't you think that just starts a chain of like, okay, well then people are gonna start coming at you because you said whatever to this person, and they. But
I also think it's about how you say it. Like, if I was to say it in a rude and mean way, then maybe that was why. But if I said something and they just did that, then.
John, you want to chime in?
Yeah, he ain't said nothing, and I'm waiting on him to laughing. He started laughing like
y'all
he was
went and had the
something.
whole conversation, and I just let it. I was just sitting.
But you gotta chime in.
See, this is why we get on you every time you just chime
right.
in, because
he don't.
Cause y'all get deep with it, and I was like, okay. Cause y'all sat there saying you think it's black culture, you think it's the older generation. The truth of the matter is, my family, my grandparents, we went to therapy. Pops, my uncle went to therapy. I want to think it's a Southerner thing, and that's how you people react to situations. My brother now both of them actually went to therapy. One went to anger management when he was younger, getting out of the Marines because he felt like he needed it. So I was like, from my household, I had never experienced anyone not want to go to therapy.
But you're also, and I hate to bring this up because we always pick on you about it, but you're also from like a considered mixed household. So like you kind of got the best of, I guess, both worlds in that aspect.
Yeah, that's the white side coming out.
But no, it's the black
I
grandparents.
need to go get help. No,
but it's the black grandparents. It's the Vietnam vet. It's the pastor church where you said, you know, they trust God, because even she goes into therapy, who has been, you know, her time's pretty much coming. So she.
But I don't know. Therapy, I feel like for a lot of Southern people, just feels like, okay, one, what's the point?
I got a problem.
Or I just have a problem. Like I don't
have a problem.
Exactly, bro. That's just like me with a DUI, pulling up to the place for fucking classes. Like, you know, I'm sitting here thinking like, God damn, I got a problem. You know what I'm saying? And people just driving on by, and I don't know if anybody ever drove by that knew who the fuck I was, because it was right in the middle of Martinsville where I had to go to. But still, it was just like, well, shit, I don't feel like I should be here. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that is where that, not pride.
It is pride.
Well, I mean, I had a DUI, so
no, it's pride about.
That wasn't pride. That was just my dumb ass fault.
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
I can see where you're coming from, though.
Yeah, like the whole family can do it.
I see what you're talking about.
My sister and her family do it now. Up in New Jersey, they still do it.
I mean, if it helps, definitely do it, because I mean, I'd rather you get help than, you know, it actually be too late. But it just seems like now, I mean, not that suicide isn't as big of a deal. It's gonna always be a huge deal, but it feels like something that we're so desensitized to that it's probably the worst thing that we could possibly be desensitized to.
I wouldn't say we're desensitized in a sense.
I would say so.
I think so, yes.
I don't think so. I think that we don't. I wouldn't say desensitized. I think it's a very unknown thing unless a celebrity does it or somebody close to that. Somebody, oh yeah, we knew that person. Like, oh my goodness. Like, I don't think we desensitized. I think we're just ignorant sometimes to the fact of how often it happens.
But even then, it doesn't stay a big thing for long.
What if we're not ignorant to it? What if we just know that it happens, and that's why it's like we just don't.
No, I'm just saying, like, I don't. What I'm saying is, I don't be like, I don't know how many people commit suicide. You know, that's not a known thing to me. I don't wake up every day or think about it every day, or think about it once a week. Like, it don't dawn on me until like, oh dang, yeah. Wonder if it's like something happened to them. What happened to them? Wonder where was the disconnect, or like wonder if. You know, what happened? And then we become like, oh dang, like, then we start spreading more mental health awareness. I mean, I post about mental health awareness on my Instagram page quite often.
I feel like we've come to a point to where, you know, I can think of right now just one off the top of the dome who we've lost in suicide. Yeah. And, you know, I can think of others who've either attempted and failed or have succeeded. And it's like, I know suicide exists. I know people at any point in time can do it. I know that people go through silent battles. Nobody knows what's wrong with them. So I don't ever think I feel like I don't know it.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying ignorant to the fact of suicide. I'm saying ignorant to like the amount of times that it happens like regularly. That's what I'm saying.
This is why I feel like it's the harshest thing that we could possibly be desensitized to. You know how long suicide probably has to stay in some people's mind before it actually happens? Like, you can get pissed off in the split of a second and shoot somebody and kill them, To be suicidal, I mean, that takes a lot of time of just you being in your head. And that's something that nobody else could ever understand. That's why I'm not necessarily against therapy. I'm not necessarily against, counseling and all this other stuff that's designed to help people out. Because, I mean, as long as you're helping people out, then, you can't really do any wrong. But you will never know the full battle of what somebody is actually going through.
You think if you went to therapy right now, like Monday, you would find like deep secrets about yourself that you didn't know?
Well, it's not that I don't know them. It's that I just don't tell anybody.
Like how people go to therapy, get like people like they'll talk about how they connect the dots and like this trauma from such age.
I think I've done that without therapy. Just by talking to maybe you or Ty or anybody, like I think I've connected sometimes. Like, dang, Jordan, this is probably why, or taking like just education in general.
Yeah.
Which is why it's good to have really good friends.
That's what I'm saying. Like I've been on there before, and I talked to you about my relationships, and why I didn't get into it was because probably growing up and watching bad ones fail, and then
so you had
probably
that
built up on me.
I mean, not trauma, but you realize at an early age that shit can go south very quick and fuck up your whole life, fuck up your mindset. And I mean, it's different shit that you escape that other people that you've seen in relationships couldn't escape,
But I think trauma, I feel like it's so many variants of trauma, and I do feel like sometimes therapy is I don't know that I can't think of that word, but like people are making like, oh, everybody needs to go to therapy. Everybody needs to go to therapy. Like, it's become more of a go, but nobody's getting something out of it. I can't think of that. It's a certain word that is basically like celebritized, or it's like out there in the open. Like, people are making like, can't think of that word.
I know what you're talking about.
But it's just like, oh, go to therapy. And like some people are like, oh, and some people do see that. Some people that really need therapy sometimes see it as being so celebra. It's not the word. Can't think of the word.
I don't think everybody needs therapy. I think some people are fine in the mental state, and then like people will like push it upon them, like, well, you don't know, you don't know, it could be good for you, just go one time. I don't know if you really need therapy. I don't think everything is as big as what people make it seem to be. Like, if you're fighting demons, only you know if you're fighting demons, then yeah, sure, you might want to go talk to a therapist. But I'm not fighting demons. I may have some stuff probably wrong, that I can't see right now on my own, because I can't look from a different perspective than my own eyes.
Right.
But it's nothing that's like gonna make me take my life, take another's life, do something harming to anyone.
And that's what I'm saying. Some people that have those demons see people going that is like, I wouldn't say no 100% that they're okay, but it's more, it's like therapy is like it's out there like boom, 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 rather like
flashy.
I
want you to stop saying celebrity and then like
I can't
celebritized. Make up a word. Make up a word.
Don't say celebritized, but it's more like out there. It's flashy. Therapy is flashy now. It's not serious. As serious, I guess.
You want to be stupid.
I think they're trying to make therapy that serious, though. I think that's why it's getting to the mainstream of things.
I'm about to have to edit the fuck out of this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you off.
I don't know.
Alright, let's go into something that's not so serious, because this laptop is about to piss me off. Alright, question of the day. What is the most embarrassed you felt while you were with the person you were fooling with? I would say dating, but I mean, dating or in the talking phase, the person that you're, with. Most embarrassed.
Is there different levels of embarrassment?
whatever you felt.
Because like I feel like it's two different spectrums for me.
What do you mean? Oh, like embarrassed for them, or embarrassed on their behalf, or embarrassed.
Like it makes me feel different in a way, but it's still an embarrassing feeling.
Oh, it could be.
I'll give you an example. I'll give you both.
Okay.
Because I went to the Salem Fair with a girl, got on a ride, threw up. I'm holding it in my hands.
Oh yeah, you talked about that.
Yeah. So that was embarrassing, but at the same time, it was like she was really dope about it. So it made me feel alright, but it was still embarrassing, like to my
What'd you
pride.
say? It happens.
Huh?
Shut up! It happened.
No, that's not what she said. But she didn't make a big deal about it though.
Oh, I guarantee you, her group chat was jumping that night.
It probably was, but it was.
Say, y'all, guess the hell this nigga did.
It probably was. I'll take that on the chin though, because that was embarrassing to me. Like I said, that was embarrassing. But then it was also a situation that I got put into, and I'm gonna tell this. It was this cougar.
Wow.
This the home record story?
Yes. And I didn't know. Like at the point in time, I didn't know. Then she answers the phone, and now at first it was like she's been divorced for months. Now she's going through a divorce, and they're arguing, and it's like, yo, this is embarrassing from this point, from this side. So it was like it's two different. Like the other one was like more of my pride was kind of hit. This one was just like I was like awkward, embarrassed.
You was completely oblivious to the actual. Okay.
So that's what I mean. Like, but there you go. There go the two times I can think of.
Jordan.
I can't think of nothing off the spot. I probably had so many embarrassing moments.
So you cutting up another woman's panties.
That wasn't embarrassing. I mean, it's probably embarrassing to y'all's point of view. For me, like y'all were probably embarrassed for me, but I wouldn't say that. I'm saying like something that I wasn't embarrassed doing it.
You wasn't okay.
Like I didn't feel embarrassed. Like I feel
empowered.
Like yes, I did feel empowered.
Can I speak on that story a little?
Yes, I felt empowered.
Can I go in? Can I go in?
Anything you want to know?
Can I go into some details on that story?
Okay.
I ain't gonna go too far.
You're saying.
I'm not.
So you're saying before.
No.
I felt embarrassed. I'm talking about something I've done that's been embarrassing.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm about to talk.
Okay, go ahead.
But it's a little further on that one. I wanted your approval on the details.
Go ahead.
So after she had cut the drawers up, shorty go and get a hotel room by herself, say she not going back to the niggas jump. That nigga come to the hotel room.
He came, but okay, in my defense, I was drunk.
She come to
he come
to
He say, you can come over here and get some.
No, he didn't come get none. He came and got me. Like, he came and got me. So what was I gonna do? Fight him? This is a 6 foot, 200 pounds.
So now
he's 6 foot, 200 pounds.
Yeah, 200 and something pounds. Like he's 6 foot.
I'm still 200 and something pounds.
He's 6 foot like 3.
Oh.
200 and some pounds. Like he's a tall and big nigga. Like what was I gonna do?
I
was drunk.
Individually.
I definitely feel like y'all
got wrestled on my side. John, he just like throw hands and let his car roll down.
No. Not saying that y'all couldn't take him, but I'm saying me, as I was drunk, was I gonna fight this 6 foot 3? Go.
That's not the embarrassing part. The embarrassing part was like, yo, you just bought the room.
No, he paid for the room. He paid me back for the room.
Oh, okay. I was talking about in the moment.
Why don't you just go the fuck home?
Because it was a 4-hour job.
And
I went to make a whole.
Oh boy.
She was already drinking.
You was already. I would have taken that risk. You know me.
I wanted to make a.
Let me not say that.
But I also.
Allegedly.
It was first of all, I didn't want my parents to know about it either. So I was
get back home. Hey.
Right, exactly. So I didn't want my parents to know, so that's why I got a hotel to plan to stay for those nights until I could go. I was going to my cousin's house, so I think I booked the room for a night, and then I was gonna go drive to Fredericksburg, which was like another 2.5 hours to my cousin, which is his brother's girlfriend. But I don't be there. He lived there too, but.
So
I don't know if I was embarrassed. I don't think I was embarrassed.
No, forget that one.
I don't know about
Forget about that one.
Embarrassed. When was I embarrassed?
Remember I had to take you down Friqueshow?
Ah, damn.
Okay, but that
That was embarrassing.
John had to take you to Greensboro.
That was embarrassing.
John had to take you to Greensboro.
I had second. I had second.
But it was no. It was embarrassing for my parents, not for him. Like
For you.
Yeah, for my parents, not for him.
No, we're talking about when you were embarrassed.
Yes.
You wasn't embarrassed?
I was embarrassed with my. No, it's saying who you were fooling with. I was not. I was more embarrassed with my mom and my dad more than I was with that guy. You see what I'm saying? I wasn't really embarrassed with him, but when my parents came and I'm like drunk, I'm embarrassed.
That's what I was saying. I thought it was independently feeling embarrassed.
Yeah.
No, it's while you were with the person you were fooling with. I was more embarrassed with my parents, not with him. Is what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I in this situation, I ain't breaking it down. That shit was just embarrassing. I was in that motherfucker like tensed up, like that kind of cringed me a little.
Yeah.
Okay, so this dude, I'll give you the backstory. This dude called. We weren't together. We weren't really together. He never met my parents. I never really told him like we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend. We was nothing at all. We hadn't even had sex at this point, so I don't even know why he even called.
So SEX.
No, we were playing spades. His mama, her girlfriend, me and him, and so we was taking shots, got drunk. So my mama
Oh my
calls.
god, I'm so fucking horny.
My mama calls. He answers the phone and is like, "Hey, this is Jordan's boyfriend." And my mama and she in my bed.
Why the fuck would he say that? First of all,
So this is what it is. He answers my phone. He tells her that he's my boyfriend. She never met this guy, and she tells him that I'm in his bed. The bathroom was right across from his bed, so he put me in the bed. We weren't in the bed together.
First of all, if I ain't hitting them cheeks, I ain't finna speak. Straight the fuck up.
So
your mama is your mama.
Right.
Don't talk to her.
Exactly. So he didn't even he was like, yes, she good, she in my bed, I'm her boyfriend. My mama like, nah, where you at? Like, no. Then he tell her, before she even asked that, she like, what the word? And then he say, do you want my address? So my mom and my daddy come on a Sunday night to his apartment. And was like, I can't. He told them he couldn't wake me up.
Oh my god.
So of course my parents is gonna be my parents. They was like, what you mean you can't wake up? No, we coming. Oh, you want my address? And so they give him the address. He wakes he wakes me up like he's putting cause I had threw him on my shirt, so he put me a new shirt on. Like him and his mama's girlfriend is picking me up and taking me downstairs to my mom and them. And so he goes downstairs without me first, and is like, yeah, I can't wake her up. Like, you want me to go try again? And so they wake me up and get me to the thing, and my mom like, get in the car. And so we got in the car, and she drove my car home, and I was like, Jonathan, can you come take me to? Because I had to work the next morning. I was like, Jonathan, can you come take me back to Greensboro? I don't know what the fuck is this. You can drive my car. So he comes. It's like 1 o'clock in the morning. He comes and gets my car.
Sunday night, dog. You know I work.
I was just about to say this nigga probably just got off.
He comes and takes me to Greensboro, and so I'm trying to not have that time with my parents. So I'm like, Jonathan, what you want to eat? Trying to do everything not to go home. So I was embarrassed with my parents, not with the guys.
I just thought this situation, like you hear the situation, dog.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, that whole, I hear those, I want to
I was like, why you call my parents? Like, why did you even answer? What made you feel like you needed to answer my phone? I'm grown.
Alright, so
yeah, so that's
my story.
That's that.
Yeah. So my story, not that intense, but okay, so girl that I was talking to last year, right? I had just gotten this apartment. The girl I was talking to at the time was with me, when I got it. So I was just like, alright, so you can move some of your stuff in here. She was still going to Ferrum, so I was just like, whatever. Okay, well, it was very rocky from the jump. Like, she was full-fledged, in that young, I just want to be in a hoe phase and, have somebody that I know is gonna just be there, when I want to.
Tonight.
Anyways, so okay, well, we were sitting on the couch one night, right? keep in mind, like she used to say stupid shit all the time. Like I ain't even gonna get into all that. I just don't even want to get pissed off like that. So yeah, I ain't even trying to get active on here right now. So it was one night we was sitting on the couch, right? Her birthday was coming up. So obviously I was just like, let me DJ a party for you, you know. So she was from Northern Virginia, and I knew a lot of people would be there just because Northern Virginia, a lot of people show up to every fucking thing in Northern Virginia. So, okay, she got on the phone with her friends, and she was like, hey, so we're trying to get an idea for this party, and we need to find a place to have it at. So they started saying a couple names, you know, oh, no, I know they're not going to let us have it. Oh, no, their parents are going to be back in town, blah, blah, blah. So then they said these two guys, who I guess are twins or whatever. So one of her friends is like, oh no, I don't think he's gonna let us have it at his place because I turned him down or told him that I had a boyfriend, some shit like that. And then the other friend goes, but they don't know that you have a boyfriend. And I'm sitting right there beside them. Why the fuck did this dumb ass girl turn the camera, like literally her eyes just got like big as a bitch. Like as soon as they said that, I just looked dead at her. Her eyes got huge. And she turns the camera like to where they can like kind of see my shoulder. And one of her friends just goes, oh my God, I'm so sorry. Like, first of all, you dumb as hell just for being like, oh my God, I'm sorry. You know, like, what you sorry for?
Right.
You know? But I would have been like, you know what, fuck it. You know? Yeah. Oh, what's good, bro? What's up? How you doing? How you living? Play that shit off, you know? But yeah.
But was it embarrassing though? Because it wasn't like, it was more embarrassing for her. I feel like I would be so embarrassed. I'm like,
no, bro, it's like, yo, right now you're in the moment and you're like, yo, these girls is really talking about how she about to do dirty.
Yeah, or how she already has, because you gotta think she would go home during breaks and hang out with these girls, and it would be a lot of nights where she wasn't texting back.
So now you feel
like, see, I ain't know all that.
Yeah, bro.
So now you feeling inside, like now it's like, I guess it's more of a hurt to your pride than you can say the embarrassment feeling. Yeah.
So that's my story, stupid bitch. Anyways, let's go into something else.
Jordan's eye in the deep end with our story. This motherfucker just had a cheating girlfriend.
That was the worst. Jonathan, that story was the worst. That would be the top. That would be the story you tell about Whitney.
When what?
Well, the story.
That story.
Yeah. I remember she cried at 1 a.m. She knew I worked 12 hours. I don't know why. She called me. I'm like, hopefully she's not in no serious injury. Let me check. Oh, damn. She getting her heart broken.
Alright, speaking of
I'm hearing in the background, yo. Oh!
He had to do you like that. Yep. I still was cute, period.
I'm not gonna lie, you're probably like the only one out of all my friends who's always looked the same.
I look the same. Like, I look the exact same.
The only thing you've done is gotten taller, probably.
Yeah, and a little bit bigger. And my hair was a little longer, but I kind of look the same.
Alright, so
my mouth didn't have to be like that, but
Boogie's book. You put on Facebook 3 days ago, I believe that is, I will not water myself down to make me more digestible for you. You can choke. Pause. Respectfully.
She a woman.
Well, no, I'm saying because I'm saying that.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, pause. So, anyways, what do you mean?
I'm not gonna do anything that's, I'm not gonna make myself feel smaller so you can feel more comfortable. If that makes sense. I'm gonna always be myself, outgoing, like, be me. And if you feel uncomfortable by that, then forget you.
But what situation have you been in where you feel like someone has tried that with you?
Okay, so I don't feel like they've necessarily like explicitly said something, but so I was out and about for my birthday, and I just felt like, not that it was animosity, like it was all like, it was some friends that I went with. They didn't really know each other, but I knew each of them, and then they all got along fine. But I felt like, I've always felt like this one girl is always just like, her vibe is kind of weird. Like, if I'm being me, she kind of no, like she'll record somebody else doing something, but she won't record me. Like, stuff like that. Like, she'll record. So it's like stuff like that. So I'm like, I'm always being me. Like, if you don't like it, then whatever.
Want to record you?
Huh? No, nothing like that. But you see what I'm saying? It's like she doing stuff for people she don't really know, and it's my birthday, and it's like, you not showing me, but you showing this person, and you don't really know her, but. So
Why
I
do
just
women
felt
hate
like
on birthdays? Why do women hate so much on?
So I just felt like, not saying that she was hating on me or nothing, I'm not saying that, but that's how I felt. I was like, dang, she want me to be more shrunken in just so she can feel more comfortable. Like, no, I'm gonna be who I am.
I don't know. Me personally, if I ever been with any of my homeboys on their birthday, I'm making sure they throw up. I'm making sure they have the time of their life.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So it was just like it was like but when the other girl was like, and it was just like, okay, like, you don't even know her. Like, you wouldn't even be here if I didn't invite you here. But I've always kind of felt that vibe from her. I don't know why, but I don't know.
What?
But that's just an example. That's one example out of.
I'm just thinking of her IG story and the girl she's talking about. So I'm just trying to put it with
do you know who?
the personality. I seen two of them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it was two of them.
It was two. Like she said they didn't know each other. So Jordan was the mutual connection, and then these two girls go up, and she's showing the girl she don't know more love than she's showing Jordan, and it's supposed to be her day.
But not like I don't want it to come off like I cared.
No,
like,
no.
It was just like I peeked.
But you posted about it on Instagram, so you cared.
No. This wasn't about this specific.
Oh no, we like it was like
this
yo,
was just give an example, and I guess.
yeah,
okay.
yeah, she was just like yo. This people came see me. This people came see me. They're all having fun, and it's like, okay, so you said about your birthday. Now it's in my head. I'm like, I see the two girls' face. I'm trying to put the personality trait onto which one it was. Trying to piece that.
And you probably know.
Who, me? I probably know.
Yeah, you probably know too. But anyway, that's what it. I didn't feel like any type of way about it, but it was just like, come on, seriously.
Is it the one we know?
Yes.
You know,
why would you have to water yourself down in that situation though?
Because it was like because it kind of like sometimes when people are uncomfortable with you, it kind of makes you feel uncomfortable because you want everybody else to feel comfortable, and I pick up on vibes. So if I feel like you're uncomfortable, it might make me like, okay, well, maybe I need to like calm down to make you feel comfortable. But then after that, I was like.
She wanted to download it, listener.
Right, like no.
She wasn't what?
I said she probably wanted to download it, listener.
Oh damn. So let me see what the fuck this. Well, I ain't.
No, but that's not too bad. That wasn't too bad.
Yeah,
that was just a
no.
general post. But you said give an example. That's the first example I had.
Yes, it's probably just like that's probably something subtle. It's probably not that big.
Yeah, and it probably won't that big. But
I'm like I can see what you're saying. And the crazy thing is like. Once you said it's the one we know, because there was one I know and there's one I don't know.
Yeah.
And you know which one I know.
Yeah.
And it was like when you said it was that, I was like, you always get that feeling that like
anybody else though, not just me. I feel like with anybody else.
Yeah, I always got that feeling like if you weren't in her like straight click.
Yeah.
It was like yo, she gave you a different kind of look.
Or love.
I hate people that are like that. Like I understand, okay, no new friends, but that doesn't mean act a fucking asshole to everybody.
But I'm not in the clique though.
You see what I'm
But
saying?
that still doesn't mean act a fucking asshole to everybody. You get what I'm saying?
It was just like I was in Charlotte, we was cool, so I would hit you up and see what's up.
That would have been like, say if we would have went, or yeah, when we did go to your birthday thing, Chris, he isn't in our clique, so we just gonna act,
right.
No, we don't want to.
Or not even that, like.
We did fuck with that nigga though.
Well,
I'm not talking.
It wasn't in like the disrespectful way.
We went there and
I got far too drunk.
Yeah, we just like it was like yo.
I was just talking to whoever was talking to me at one point.
And he had to figure out the vibe because he don't really know y'all. I know y'all.
He was hanging with your sister, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, so that wasn't pertaining to her. That's just like the first thing that came to my mind. But yeah.
Okay.
So I don't want to water myself down.
Okay. So going on some other shit that probably doesn't even matter. We'll probably just fly through all this shit. So freak shit of the week. Biz Markie passes away at 57 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. So I don't really well, I mean,
right?
Everybody knows who Biz Markie is, alright? Mm-hmm. Legend.
Remember that scene?
May he rest in peace. Coi Leray should probably never go on Sway in the morning.
Ooh.
I didn't see it.
You didn't see it.
You talking about the XXL freestyle?
Yes.
Man,
that's what I've been over here.
They was like, somebody was like.
I don't mean to keep like being over here on my phone. I was over here trying to like type and like find the shit. But
so I actually watched her cipher part, the whole thing in total. I think it was DDG, Lakia, Moray,
and her.
Yep. Yeah, if I'm pronouncing the names right, I hope I got them right. But and it was like, yo, so DDG, it was alright. It was like, you know, just thug rap that was gonna go happen. He freestyle or whatever. If he wrote it, I don't know. And it was alright. LaKid came out. LaKid was spitting.
Well, that's the thing. Going back to what you said about you don't know if he wrote it or not.
Yeah.
A lot of people have been doing raps that you will eventually hear in a song, or that you've already heard in a song.
And you know, we gotta remember these are these people's craft. Like, you know, they say to be a professional, you got.
But that's so disrespectful to the actual.
It is, but when they say to be a professional, you got to do something like 30,000 hours or 3,000 hours. I can't remember which one it was. And they were talking about, and this one was for a basketball jump, repetition and movement. So you know, these people them penned and wrote down. On a side note, you seen Pop Smoke new album came out?
Yeah, I've seen it.
And
definitely gonna check that out after this.
Some of the same, but he had some of his same raps in the old.
Because I feel like this was stuff he was trying to put together. You know, he passed away before. These aren't finished products of him. It's just stuff he was already in the booth with, messing with. Right. So when they go out and do these freestyles, then it's all this work that they've already done. They'll probably draw.
But that's not a freestyle though. Like, I'm thinking freestyle like
straight off the top of the dome. But not a lot of people can do that.
Dude,
no.
But
people can do that.
I mean,
Double XL now is like almost nothing.
It's a joke.
It is.
But
you gotta think, not very first class, but the very class that I'm thinking about is like Nipsey Hussle, Wiz Khalifa. You know, just like. I think Big Sean was in that class.
J. Cole's with them too, wasn't he?
Yes. Yeah. Just like people who you knew they probably had. Even if Wiz Khalifa just came on and said some high ass shit, that's 90% of his music, you know? Yeah. So just like.
I'm thinking like, shoot, even the ciphers, like the ciphers that be on the BET Awards are probably better than what that was. Like,
well, they probably already have written stuff too.
Yeah, some of those I know.
Like you won't get a free.
Some of the people in the Eminem cipher, I forgot which year it was, had some shit that was already like.
Yeah, but think about it. I mean, not even saying that they are part of the rap game, but the real husbands of whatever, y'all remember that with Kevin Hart, all of them, their freestyle was lit.
That was good.
But it was
you know
like,
that they wrote that shit down.
Fags, but I mean, they won't like.
You know they wrote that shit
down. But you don't know though. Like they had a couple people, and they want a lot of. It was a lot of like BS. So they could have made it off the dome, but it was still hot though. Especially Kevin Hart. He probably was playing around.
So you haven't heard it, right?
No, I haven't
heard the freestyle. Okay, so
you just playing her part or the whole joke?
Yeah,
I heard it was like it would be good if she could really speak, or if she would just
yeah. She could actually pronounce her words.
I seen that meme. Or you might have posted it.
I probably did.
Actually, the fun fact about that is after watching XXL, I actually became a fan of man Maury. I don't know how to pronounce his name.
Well, I like the song Kickstand, but I seen it on Instagram as like one of the sponsored things for the longest time. And then that's literally the first thing that I've ever seen sponsored that made it like big. Yeah, I was just like, oh shit, okay, people actually fuck with this shit. Okay, so this is her part, Jordan.
Then she started twerking on it.
Yeah, then she started twerking on it. What the fuck? Okay, that is absolutely terrible, and that just goes to show what happens when one song blows up and people flock to one fucking person. I would have much rather seen. Well, okay, everybody was saying Rico nasty, but she's been out.
Cause she called Rico Nasty out. She said she was better than Rico Nasty. So no, she's definitely not. She's definitely not. But when she said that, everybody's like, y'all.
Shit, I'd rather have Act Up. You can get that them rapping his hair, and they put their songs red.
Can two people get on a cipher?
Probably not.
You think Migos? What if they did a what would it be? A group. Damn, cipher. Like just different groups. Migos, City Girls. I don't know who the fuck else.
It'd be too long.
OTF. I don't know.
It'd just probably be too long.
It'd probably just be like a whole bunch of hood niggas in there. They'd probably just start fighting and shit.
It just seems like anybody, but like Megan, Cardi, like I'd rather hear them rap than her.
I mean, that's a given.
That's just like, who is she other than that?
Better
things. But like,
said, I love my brother.
Yeah, my brother loves me.
What? Well, see, like that's the thing is, okay, so the fact that she has somebody in her ear telling her that shit was good is very disrespectful to
the rap.
Yes, it's very disrespectful. Okay, let's go into something else. So, a 19-year-old protester is facing hate crime charges after stomping a "Back to Blue" sign. This, before you say anything, I got it right here. Oh shit! Yeah, damn ad with it. Well, okay. See, like I didn't know if the other day when I did the shit, if I could get in trouble for it. So what I'm just gonna do with this one is just like kind of edit it out. Mm-hmm. But
did you fight? Like say?
No.
Sign in. Right.
Okay.
On July, a 19-year-old woman was charged with a hate crime after she destroyed a "Back the Blue" sign in front of a police officer. On July 7th, Lauren Gibson, a college student from California, was driving with her friends in Pangage, Utah, when one of the cars was pulled over for speeding by a deputy officer with the Garfield County Sheriff's Office. Gibson told the Daily Beast that she was upset by her friend getting pulled over and picked up a "Back the Blue" sign that she said her friends previously found on the side of the road, waved it at the officer writing the ticket, stomped on it, and threw it in the trash. "I just wanted to, I don't know, make her feel better or something or stand up for her," Gibson told the Daily Beast. Gibson was arrested by the sheriff's deputy, who accused her of defacing the pro-police sign in a destructive manner and all while smirking in an intimidating manner, Garfield County Sheriff's Deputy Cree Carter wrote in an affidavit. She was charged with disorderly conduct as well as criminal mischief with a hate crime enhancement after state prosecutors claimed the latter crime was committed with the intent to intimidate or terrorize another person, which is in violation with Utah's 2019 hate crime laws.
Okay, so that was basically the only point that I was really trying to get at. So, in Utah, down here, you can stomp on a "Back to Blue" sign. In Utah, you can't. Because of whatever hate crime law they have.
I mean, if that's the law, but I still think it's BS, but that's just me.
Over a sign?
I mean, it's the law is the law, unfortunately. Is it BS? Definitely.
But can the KKK burn a cross?
Yeah, they can do whatever they want to do, because that's what I'm saying, it's BS. Because that's what I'm saying, it's BS. So my thing is like,
that's a good question. Can they do that?
They do that in Virginia, because y'all motherfuckers wild.
No, you know they still hanging people.
Yes.
I didn't realize that.
We still have a city called Lynchburg.
I mean, that ain't gonna change, but
wow.
But it's this place called Bowling Green. A black dude was dating this white girl and got hung. Yeah, and got hung like at the gas station, like behind the gas station. They found him hanging.
Well, I don't think that they were black. I don't think the people were black.
Hey.
The people who stomped the sign.
Oh yeah.
No. He just got upset. That's my whole issue with that. It's like, all right, this is a hate crime. It's like, to make somebody intimidated. I think that's too broad.
Bro, you're a fucking cop.
And you just got mad because this 19-year-old white girl.
She shot him. And cursed him.
I can see if they all like ganged up on him, like tried to, you know, like circle around him.
Yeah, but she was probably 6 feet away. Stomped on the sign,
but stomped on him,
threw it in the trash can, and you're like, I got intimidated by this 19-year-old girl, so we're gonna get over the hate crime. Another story. This is a black man. He gets shot because he's intimidated. It's the same thing.
It's not.
It's the same thing. Like
she should have just like made up some bullshit.
If you're intimidated by a 19-year-old girl stomping on a sign, and you're an officer,
literally,
why the fuck are you in the force?
You're upset because a kid. You're upset because somebody born. You're upset because somebody born before 2000 or after 2000 stomped on a sign, and that intimidated you.
Right. Like if you get that easily intimidated, I don't want you as officer.
You should, yeah.
I don't want you. If you're that scared,
But if you get that intimidated, then that means you're so scared of black people too. That means you're just as much scared as black people.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
So you telling me this man got a fear for white women who step on signs and black men?
Yeah.
Probably. They got the same fear. You scared of that, then you definitely scared of a black man.
Yeah.
For sure.
Definitely. They're definitely
I
gonna
bet
start.
you sit down when you piss.
They're definitely gonna start pulling that intimidation factor into now these unlawful murder cases. Like they're definitely gonna start doing that. Like
they
did that, but now they're about to get the leeway to really do it. Oh, I was intimidated because Zimmerman got away with that first.
Yeah, and it's been BS after that.
Why has nobody gotten him? You know what's crazy? Why the fuck is
Florida.
it? Why is it like, okay, a rapper will become huge, then die, but the people that we should be fucking up, don't nobody fuck up. It's just like, oh, everybody gets on Twitter and they say all this shit. Oh, but then once they get out of prison or once they, are let go, oh, well, I didn't say I was gonna do it. I just said that somebody should fuck them up. People soft as hell.
You're probably untouchable right now.
Well,
yeah,
let me talk about
let's
let's talk about somebody who isn't soft as hell. So, freaking idiot of the week, Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins used to be on the.
Who are you calling an idiot here?
The girl.
Oh no, I don't know the story.
Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Dwayne Haskins used to be on the Washington football team. Injured by wife who now faces felony domestic assault charges. Before you say something, Jordan, what do you feel about women being on the aggressive
side?
Yeah, being on the aggressor end of
I think it should be the same way.
Okay. John.
I'm low-key surprised you didn't say if he ain't have it coming or not. To be honest with you.
But I think I always said that I would never hit a man in his face. I never.
Yeah, I had to kick the girl out.
Yeah,
it was the
I was
same
just
girl that I was
surprised
talking about
that
earlier.
that you didn't question whether or not he deserved it or not.
Well, here's the thing: is other than cheating,
unless he hit her.
So the website said
she got charged, so he didn't.
No, I'm saying unless he hit her.
Yeah.
But the website said that it was over just like a regular argument that just turned sour. It wasn't because he did anything cheating wise or whatever.
I don't even say cheating. I just think I just would never hit no man in his face. Like, I am never gonna just be beating up on a man. I don't know.
If a guy cheats, then he deserves to get hit probably.
I mean, I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
Where you draw the line? It's like, oh, he cheated on me, so now I gotta physically assault a person.
Right.
You don't have to, but if you have to, then that's justifiable.
I ain't gonna hit nobody.
Is it justifiable?
I'm gonna cut up some draws.
You're gonna cut up some draws and hang them all over, and then you're gonna go get in the hotel room and get drunk and tell the nigga to come pick you up.
I didn't tell him to come pick me up.
And then get your parents to come pick you up.
That ain't even it. That's your story.
I didn't tell him to come pick me up, but I told him exactly where I was and what room I was in.
Allegedly.
I was drunk.
I ain't tell him to come pick me up, but I'm in Baymont Inn, room number 57.
I was drunk.
But okay, so here's my thing: is like, you know that you're gonna get some type of backlash from this shit.
For who?
The girl.
She don't care. She's not famous. She was just married. Woman.
But that's the thing is you're not famous, so they're not trying to protect you. If it was Dwayne Haskins, not that they would have protected him, he probably would have been out the league because he was only on the red or. Let me not disrespect anybody. Washington football team.
Yeah.
Okay. And he wasn't really a good quarterback at that. He was a backup there too. So.
No, he started. He lost it.
No, he started after they let go of whatever.
No, Alex. Nah, he had won the starting spot. Lost it because of different problems. He was a starting quarterback at one point in time, not because
he was because the other quarterback was doing terrible. They had gotten off. You remember last year they gotten off to like a whatever terrible ass record. Like
who's the starting quarterback?
I don't know.
I thought they were doing well from the beginning. Yeah, they beat the Eagles first. They came back on the Eagles.
They did beat the Eagles.
Yeah, they came back. They was down like 21-0.
Or the Washington football team is doing terrible.
Yeah, they are terrible, but they did beat the Eagles.
They are terrible, but I'm talking about at the start of the season, they came back and beat the Eagles like they was down 21-0.
I'm not thinking about maybe 2019.
It's all a blur.
Yeah, it is.
Dude, I fucking hate sports now. The fact that the Suns or the Bucks are who we're gonna have to cheer for
I'm pulling for the Suns, but they getting sold. But we ain't gonna talk about
I'm
that.
cheering for the Bucks.
Nah.
Anyways, next review sucks. She needs to definitely get her ass whooped while she's in the slammer. I feel like.
Why?
I wouldn't say that, but she
I'm saying,
should.
what are punishments for if she needs to get her ass whooped while she's in the slammer? Let's just say, okay, Dwayne Haskins, you get one free punch.
Okay, no. So if this story was flipped and he went in, would he not get his ass whooped probably?
No.
Yeah, it's so normal now. Ain't no real OGs no more.
Ain't no real.
Real OGs was the ones hitting the women.
Oh, damn.
They was the ones hitting the women.
It's true.
No, nobody. I
don't consider that a real OG, but
but the real OGs the real OGs you talking about, they not the ones in prison.
So they job turkey.
They not the ones.
You talk about getting called a job turkey and getting backhanded.
What does that even mean?
You don't talk about disrespect. Yeah. All right. Anyways, y'all ready to be done with this?
Yes,
Yep.
sir.
All right. Bet.
Oh shit.